Record should reflect we've had a bench conference in this case. I will adjourn the matter February 18th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Thank you, Ms. Palawick.
Thank you.
Court calls case People versus Michael Krieger.
Cook for the people.
Both cases.
Just 1896.
Got it. Krieger. Not here. There's another case. Actually, he's got two other cases with warrants. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Do you have a BAC on him?
0.053 as well as benzoylecgonine and cocaine. Salisbury.
Bench warrant will issue. Bond will be set in the amount of $25,000. Give a 10% privilege. A warrant will issue immediately. Issuing the warrant instead of a show cause because of the nature of the offense, as well as the fact that he has another warrant, two warrants that are pending. Court calls case People versus Gregory Lockridge.
Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Gregory Lockridge, Your Honor. Mr. Lockridge, can you unmute and introduce yourself? Turn your camera on.
Mr. Lockridge. I see him there, but he's not.
Yeah.
I'll pass it.
Getting dismissed.
Well, he still needs to be here. Get him signed on. Court calls case People versus Elizabeth Lohman.
Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the people.
Sorry, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with on behalf of Ms. Lohman, who is present on Zoom. Ma'am, can you please state your name for the court?
Yes, Elizabeth Warren.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Trial, Your Honor, Ms. Lohman has been in contact. We need to have a further discussion regarding the case. She is HIDA eligible, and I believe this is the case that will be resolved, and I'm just asking for a brief adjournment.
February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued. The court calls case People versus Adam Martinez.
Your Honor, Raymond Cook.
Adam Martinez.
Thank you.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate, Ms. Martinez.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Ms. Martinez, Your Honor. Your Honor, I'm requesting an adjournment of the case, and I'm asking you to consider giving him another alcohol monitoring device other than sober link.
I have a scram right now. I'm looking to get the sober ring.
I had it reversed, Your Honor. And he tells me there's been no positive alcohol.
But he was also a .210 with a crash. I'm going to deny that request. I'll adjourn this out to February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Judge said no, Mr. Martinez, so we'll talk before the 4th.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Court calls case People versus Elijah Matthews.
Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Matthews.
Sir, please state your name. You need to unmute and state your name.
Elijah Matthews.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I'm requesting an adjournment so that I can share the surveillance video with him in this case.
February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you. When I get it, I'll contact you, Mr. Matthews.
Thank you.
Court calls case People versus Russell Norvell.
Raymond Cook for the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Novell, who's appearing in person. State your name.
Russell Norvell, second.
Okay.
Your Honor, I met with him. I still need to share some more video with him. I need to get the program installed. So can we get the February 4th date?
Adjourn this matter February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
So we'll set up.
Court recalls the case People versus Wally S. Salisbury.
Morning, Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the people.
This isn't a ring.
Your name?
That's Wallace Salisbury.
All right. Ma'am, you are before the court. This is an arraignment. You are before the court on the charge of operating a motor vehicle without security or insurance. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All
Your
right.
Honor.
That is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 1 year incarceration, but also a fine not less than $200 nor more than $500 plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. This is alleged to have occurred on December 19th, 2025 at the location of East Michigan Avenue near State Street in Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. First question I have for you is, do you want to be represented by the public defender?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, this is a public defender case.
Rod Brown appearing on behalf of Ms. Salisbury, waive reading, Tammy requests a new pretrial date and a PR bond. She showed up, so I'm asking for personal.
Defendant having no waive formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. But we'll enter that not guilty plea. Pretrial in this matter will be adjourned February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond in this case will be set as a $5,000 personal recognizance bond on order standard conditions, including no assault behavior or possession of any weapons. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
There is also to be no possession of any alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drugs.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Help me. Go with Kristen and fill this paper.
Mr. Lockridge on. Court recalls case, People versus Gregory Lockridge.
Morning again, Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Lockridge. He's downloading. Oh, it's He's trying to get on.
He's on here, so I don't know what that means. Mr. Lockridge?
It's showing so it's not allowing me to touch it.
Only half the screen is showing, so it's not allowing him to touch the buttons.
He's got more of a problem than I can fix. I'll pass it. We'll call it up in the next block. Court stands in recess.
Are you seated?
Hello, sir.
Only half the screen is showing, so it's not allowing him to touch the button.
He's got more of a problem than I can fix. I'll pass it. We'll call it up in the next block. Court stands in recess.
Are you seated?
Hello, sir.
Because I wanted to share with y'all, got accepted in the Don Farms.
You did?
Yeah.
Sir.
Okay.
And recovery court.
What?
And recover
recovery
court.
And recover court.
Yes, sir. I'm getting that.
Fantastic. Maybe that should have been on the form to let me know.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you.
we got more homework to do. I'll see you later, Mr. Davis. Thank you, Judge.
May recalling the case of People versus Gregory Lockridge.
Morning again, Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Lockridge.
14A District Court for County of Washington, State of Michigan is now back. All rise. 14A District Court for County of Washington, State of Michigan is now back in session. The Honorable Judge Jason.
You may be seated. Bringing him in. You do know I'm not agreeing. I'm calling Mr. Davis's case. You do know that I'm not agreeing to what you guys are recommending
No, I didn't.
in terms of time served. I don't know how much he's been in, and I don't do that. But we'll clarify it on the way. Court does call the case. People versus Ishmael Davis.
Morning, Your Honor, being took the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Davis.
Smell Alexander Davis, Your Honor.
Thank you. I have in front of me a plea form that indicates that the defendant will be pleading guilty to the charge of retail fraud in the second degree, the 1-year offense, upon his successful plea to that charge, which is as stated. Guess there's a sentence agreement of $400 restitution and the time served. The court doesn't do that, so I'm not agreeing to the time served because I don't know how much time he's been in.
172
The
days.
entirety of the factual circumstances under which he has done that. So to the extent that Mr. Davis believes the court is agreeing to that, I am not.
Okay, Your Honor, can we adjourn the case? We're going to adjourn it and talk because the judge's not going to give you credit for time served right now.
I didn't say that. I just said I am not agreeing to that out of the gate because I do not know anything about the factual circumstances of the case.
He's saying I
April
got to do
4th,
more homework.
2026, 9 a.m.
I got to do more homework. Can he still get released to treatment, Judge? Is it in the file?
February 4th. What?
Can he still get released to treatment? Because that,
If it's in the file, he can be released to treatment.
Because I wanted to share with y'all, got accepted in the Don Farms, y'all.
You did?
yeah,
Sir.
Okay.
Yes, recovery court.
What?
and
And
recover.
recovery court.
And recover court.
Yes, sir. I'm getting that.
Fantastic. Maybe that should have been on the form to let me know.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you.
we got more homework to do. I'll see you later, Mr. Davis. Thank you, Judge.
My recalling the case of People versus Gregory Lockridge.
Morning again, Your Honor, being took the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Lockridge.
Mr. Lockridge,
Hello,
state
Your
your
Honor,
name.
I'm here.
Okay,
Gregory
finally.
Lockridge.
Thank you.
Your Honor, people will be moving to this.
You're welcome.
Case is dismissed without objection. Thank you, Mr. Lockridge.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, sir. Court does call the case. Well, they're not up. Court calls case People versus Carlos Mack.
Morning, Your Honor, being took the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Mack, Your Honor.
Your name?
Carlos Mack.
All right, what are we doing?
Requesting adjournment, Your Honor.
February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bound continued.
I'll give you a time.
Court calls case People versus Joseph Griffin.
All right, so on behalf of Simpson Township, good morning.
Good morning.
Nice snowy morning.
I don't know about nice. It's no.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Griffin, Your Honor.
Your name?
Joseph Burton Griffin, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we're requesting an adjournment of this case. February 4th.
February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bound continued.
Can he still get released to treatment?
If it's in the file, he can get released. I don't
Did you talk to Wayne
think to be
County?
questioned about that. If the
Well, I
order's
haven't-
there, the order's there.
But I called him. Oh,
Is this person in Zoom?
Yes.
When I'm done.
Court does call the case, People versus Walter Peterson.
Raymond Cook.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Ellman on behalf of Mr. Peterson, who I believe is present over Zoom.
Yes, he is. Mr. Peterson, can you state your name?
Walter K. Peterson.
Thank you.
That's the one.
All right, what are we doing on this?
Your Honor, I've been newly appointed on this matter. I haven't received discovery yet, so I'd just be requesting an adjournment.
All right. Okay, Mr. Peterson, I'm gonna put your case out a couple weeks so your new attorney can come talk to you.
Sir, is this the one about Myers?
Mr. Peterson, I'm gonna advise you to not make any statements right now as we're on the record.
'Cause they
So I'll
don't
come
me
talk-
about 3 times.
Oh, hold up,
Mr. Peterson,
Mr. Peterson, no, this is not about Meyer.
Okay.
Thank you. February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
thank you very
At
much,
least as
Your
I
Honor.
can tell, it's not about Meyer.
Have a good day.
You do the same. Court calls the case People versus Marcus Jackson. 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you
At
very much.
least as I can tell, it's not about Meyer.
Have a good day.
You do the same. Court calls the case People versus Marcus Jackson.
Goldstein appearing on behalf of the defendant. Goldstein appearing on behalf of the defendant. Is this the one where I stole the stuff from Myers?
Your name, sir?
I'm Marcus Jackson.
Thank you. All right, what are we doing?
Your Honor, this case was reauthorized as a felony, so I'm moving to dismiss this case.
All right,
I'm obviously not going to object, Your Honor.
case is dismissed on Alley Cross. All right, thank you. In Zoom?
Yeah.
Court does call the case People versus Kimberly Sue Douglas.
Morning, Your Honor, Raymond Cook.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Ms. Douglas. She's in custody or was.
Yes. Doug, you're trying to get somebody to unmute you, I know.
I'm sorry.
There they go. All right. State your name, please.
Kimberly Sue Douglas.
Thank you. All right, what are we doing on these?
Request adjournment.
Adjourn the matter to February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Both cases. Bond will continue. All right, thank you, Ms. Douglas.
Thank you.
Court calls case People versus Nicholas Meath.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Nicholas Meath, who stands to my right. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Nicholas Meath.
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe this case is still set for final settlement conference on February 6th. And it is my understanding we are here today for a bond violation. It is my further understanding that the basis of the bond violation being that my client did pick up a new case. As to that, he is in front of Your Honor for a probable cause conference tomorrow. He does admit to the bond violation as to there being a new case. We are not going to be speaking as to the underlying contact, but we do admit that there is that new case. And there was that police contact. We are also asking if the court would allow us to briefly make a bond motion when appropriate.
So you just want this to continue to final settlement conference
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
and jury selection. So we'll continue to those dates which have been previously set. He admits to the violation. You want to argue bond?
Very briefly, if the court would allow it.
I still have to sentence him on the violation.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
Your Honor, my client is asking if the court would consider, after sentencing the bond violation, of course, if you would consider reinstating his PR bond in this case. He's being held on a $1,000 10% bond on his felony case, to my understanding. He is a student at Eastern Michigan University. He has 5 classes left to complete his degree. He advises me that he lives by himself in an apartment in Ypsilanti, Michigan, and he has part-time work with his father, he advises, who is a chiropractor. My client does receptionist work for him. He's really eager to hopefully post on the other case and be released in order to continue his classes. He does understand the importance of returning to court and getting back into compliance with bond.
All right. Well, is he still enrolled?
To my understanding, yes, and his father has, to my understanding, paid the tuition. Yes, Your Honor.
Well, maybe I'll consider something else if you do that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to deny any request to change his violation or change his bond at this point. But I will sentence the defendant to 30 days. I'm going to give him credit for 21 days. I will consider further reducing that if you get the information regarding schooling.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Your Honor.
Court calls the case of the People versus Emilio Vasquez. Is it Orellana?
Yeah.
Morning, Your Honor. Frank Cook for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate on behalf of Mr. Vasquez Orellana, who appears via Zoom.
My
Sir, you
double L's
your name for the court.
Emilio Vasquez Orellana.
That's it. It's already on. I mean, I can see it, and I still want to do the L, and never mind. All right. What are we doing?
Thank you, Your Honor. I have been able to discuss with my client at this time. We're asking to set this our final settlement conference, please.
All right. Jury final settlement conference will be set February 6, 2026, 9 a.m. Jury selection February 9th, 2026 at 8:30. Those are in-person proceedings. Bond will continue. All right. Thank you. Council approach.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Great one.
Court calls case People versus Timothy Welch.
Morning, Your Honor. Just
Conrad Siller on behalf of Tisdale Township.
Ron Brown, train on behalf of Mr. Wells. Think we have worked something out.
Your name, sir?
Timothy Wells.
Thank you.
We have worked out an agreement, Your Honor. This proposal is going to make responsibility to an added count of double parking, given the age of the case. He's also, it's not part of the plea agreement with this court, but he is going to make restitution to the officer in charge within 60 days of his release.
Got it.
But that is not part
Part of the, got it. Is that a correct statement?
Yes, Your Honor. 49.99, is it, Mr. Silver?
correct.
60 days from when they cut you.
All right. Sir, do you admit responsibility to the fact that on November 15, 2011, at location on Carpenter Road, that you double parked the motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
All right, court will accept that admission to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Fines and costs of $180. That will be due 90 days after release.
So that's 150 you owe. Well, 140. You know the math.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is that it for you guys? Oh. Court calls the case, People versus Kayla Walden.
Reading cook for the people.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Ms. Walden, who appears via Zoom. Ma'am, please state your name for the court.
Kayla Walden.
Thank you, Your Honor. I just received some documents from my client yesterday that I just provided to the people yesterday for them to review and for their consideration. I would request an adjournment.
February 4th, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Court calls the case, People versus Tanisha Akins.
Conrad Silver on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Ms. Akins, who appears via Zoom. Ma'am, can you please unmute and state your name for the court?
Tanisha Akins.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is a license case, and I'm respectfully requesting a lengthy adjournment. Ms. Akins states to me that she recently filed for Chapter 7, and she did provide me some documentation that she has been meeting with her attorney as recently as 2 days ago. Long story short, she believes the hold on her license may be lifted within the next couple months, and she may be eligible at that time. So she is making progress, at least on that end, but she is not eligible for a license at this time. I
guess I don't get what the bankruptcy has to do with the.
I believe there's a civil judgment that has currently a hold on her license.
Okay, so it's because of the civil judgment and then looking to potentially discharge that judgment. Bank, got it.
In that case, does she want to admit double parking today to resolve it?
Oh, I believe she would. Ms. Akins, given the situation, the prosecutor is willing to dismiss the misdemeanor today and let you do the double parking ticket today if you would like to do that now.
Oh, yes, that's fine.
So, Your Honor, I move to add count 2 of double parking. If you accept that admission, move to dismiss for the charge.
Okay, Ms. Akins, do you
Yes.
admit responsibility to the fact that on the date and location? On the date of August 30th, 2025, location of Ellsworth Road in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, that you double parked the motor vehicle?
Yes.
All right. Court will accept that admission to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Although we haven't received notice of a bankruptcy stay, I'm going to assess fines and costs of $180. I'm not going to give a pay date so we don't get into any issues of trying to enforce payment of money with somebody in bankruptcy.
Understood, Your Honor. Thank
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Court calls case, People versus Clarence Road, Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, that you double parked the motor vehicle.
Yes.
All right. Court will accept that admission to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Although we haven't received notice of a bankruptcy stay, I'm going to assess fines and costs of $180. I'm not going to give a pay date so we don't get into any issues of trying to enforce payment of money with somebody in bankruptcy.
Understood, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Court calls case, People versus Clarence Benson.
Conrad Silver on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Clarence Benson.
I'm Clarence Benson.
Thank you. What are we doing?
Requesting adjournment, Your Honor.
During the matter, February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you.
Court calls case, People versus Jacob Simmons.
Reading cook for the people.
What's your name, sir?
Jacob Simmons.
Mr. Simmons, you are before the court on a misdemeanor citation, or not a misdemeanor citation, a misdemeanor complaint that alleges that on or about October 9th, 2025, at the location of Washtenaw Avenue near Golf Site in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, that you failed to stop an ID at a personal injury accident. You understand the nature of that charge, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration or $1,000 fine plus court costs. You understand the maximum penalty, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. First question I have for you is, do you want to be represented by an attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. It's a public defender case.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Ms. Simmons, waive reading stand mute, request adjourn pretrial to obtain discovery.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial in this matter will be adjourned to February 4th, 2026, 9 a.m. Defendant's bond will be set at $5,000 personal recognizance bond. All other standard conditions, including no assault behavior or possession of any weapons or ammunition or anything fashioned to be a weapon. There's also to be no use of any alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drug. You understand all of that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and I don't have any of that information regarding that. I'll just leave it. All right, thank you. Court calls the case People versus Caitlin Stevens. Caitlin Stevens. No response. This is an arraignment. Order to show cause will issue.
Your Honor, for what it's worth, I believe that defendant may be in MDOC custody based on the report, so I'll reach out and see if we can prepare a writ for that.
All right, very good. Court calls the case People versus Blaine Taylor.
Vote for the people.
Blaine Taylor, not here. Issue an order to show cause. Failure to appear. Court calls the case of People versus Nicola Bill. Arraignment. No, it's an order to show cause. Bill, not checked in. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $5,000. I'll give a 10% privilege on that. That warrant will issue immediately. Calls the case of the People versus Alexis Alexander.
So on behalf of Pittsburgh Township.
1907. Okay, got it.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Ms. Alexander.
Okay. So okay, so first thing is Miss Alexander, and I don't know if this is encompassed in the agreement, has another case, a state case that she has a warrant on.
That's not part of the agreement. We need to rein on that one.
All right. Okay, on the, then on the, hang on a second. She also has another warrant. And another warrant. And another warrant. And another warrant.
Trying to take care of all of this.
What?
Trying to take care of all of this.
I got 5 warrants in a case. You're not doing a very good job, but okay, I'll deal with these.
In the township.
Yes.
And come to a double parking, she has provided proof of.
That's what you want to do, right?
Yes.
She will accept responsibility to double parking.
And Miss Alexander, do you make responsibility to the fact that on November 10th, 2025, Carpenter Road, Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, that you double parked motor vehicles?
Yes.
Court will accept that admission. 2 count, 2 count, 1 is dismissed. Fines and cost of $180. When can you pay that?
Your Honor, can she get 60 days to pay?
Pay it by March 31st,
Okay. Thank you.
2026. All right, that takes that case. Then we've got a warrant. It's out of my court. He hasn't been arraigned. Jeez, Pete's everywhere. On mine.
Correct.
All right. Here, got it. Okay. So I'll cancel the warrant on that case. As to the, do you want to be represented? It's a retail fraud second degree. You want to be represented by a public defender?
Yes.
Public defender case.
Ron Bronapring on behalf of Ms. Alexander. Your Honor, can I have the case number?
Yes, case number is 25-1-1452.
Waive reading of the charges, stand mute and request adjournment so I can get the police report.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea to that charge. Bond in this case will be set $5,000, personal recognizance bond. I'll order standard conditions, no assault to be, including no assault of behavior or possession of any weapons. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
And there should be no possession or consumption of any alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drug. In that case, also, I will indicate that you are not to go to any Target store
Okay.
in the state of Michigan. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Takes care of that. Now, then you have four warrants out of 14A2
Yes.
before Judge Barr. I think on all of these, the public defender is already the attorney of record.
Ron Bronapring on behalf of Ms. Alexander in all four cases. First, ask that the warrants be recalled.
So, do we have a pre-trial date over there?
I can't.
Get one. All right, what I'll do is I'm gonna cancel the warrants.
Thank you.
Grant a personal recognizance, $5,000 bond on each of these cases. They're all driving while license suspended.
I have my license.
So
Oh,
I'll do that. I'll cancel the warrant on all of them. Bond is 5,000, and then I'll give a pretrial date. Jurisdictions.
Yeah. Two,
Of course it would.
because case ending in 1936 is a superior.
That's Spirit Township, so. Is that the only one that's superior?
That is correct. All three. The Superior Township mayor will go to February 3rd at 8:30.
All right, so on case ending in 1936, February 3rd, 2026, at what time?
8:30.
At 8:30 a.m. Set that for a pretrial. There we go.
14A2. Okay.
Then the other three are the same.
Yes, sir. It's January 28th.
Okay, so on those, I'll cancel your warrants.
Thank you.
Give you a personal recognizance, $5,000 bond. set you for January, pretrial will be set for January 28th, 2026 at 8:30.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
One more thing, I don't know if the court has, I did see another warrant out of the 15th district court. I don't know if this court would have that file.
I would not.
Okay. She has one out of 15, like for another retail fraud.
So you need to go over, if you're gonna try to clear everything up, you need to go over
Write
to
down everything for me.
15th District Court.
Yes, Your Honor.
And
Yes. Oh, yes, I'm coming up.
All right, don't forget to show up for these.
I won't, Your Honor.
Because normally on a warrant, I take you into custody, but I'm gonna trust that you're gonna get there, whatever.
Thank you.
All right? All right. Thank you.
You have a great day. Thank you.
You too. For God's case versus Kristen Anthony.
People.
Set pretrial with no counsel. My understanding, we've been informed this person does not want to be seen or refusing to be seen today. So that I'll just adjourn this over to February 18th, 2026, 9 a.m. Court's gonna stand in recess. All right. Understanding, we've been informed this person does not want to be seen or refusing to be seen today. So that I'll just adjourn this over to February 18th, 2026, 9 a.m. Court's gonna stand in recess. All right.